Let me tell you a couple of things here. Let me put this into perspective here. Weird Al Bragg picked the wrong guy to pick on with Donald Trump. Donald Trump is not normal. Donald Trump is not human. Donald Trump reacts. It's the weirdest thing. You hit him, and he likes it, or you ignore him, and he hates it. So you can't prosecute somebody without hitting them. Threatened to publish his photograph, and he says, "This is the greatest thing in the world. I'll make millions." Threatened to handcuff him, and he says, "You better handcuff me. You better. I'm going to mandate this." Whatever he does, you prosecute him, you indict him, and he raises millions. He's the anti-gravity of life. I don't understand how to say this or put this into perspective. I don't think anybody really understands it because there's nothing like him. It's his whole being. Now think about this. Is that I'm an outsider and they're coming to get me because I'm an outsider. Okay? I'm somebody who is not one of the team. I'm not one of the usual suspects, so to speak. You can't intimidate me. You can't scare me. You can't do anything. None of this. So who did they pick? Who did they pick? This lightweight? Please, don't say anything. They picked this guy, Al Bragg, Weird Al Bragg. Okay, Al, you're going to tee this off. You're going to be out of the post first. With this piece of crap case that is just, that we think, 34 counts, there isn't anyone who says, this is good. Who approved this? Who said to you, Al, this is your ticket to the big time? You had years to think of this, especially after you declined, along with your predecessor, Cy Vance, to prosecute this. You had years to think of this. And this is the best you can do? Seriously? This is the best you can do? I'm going to say this again. You have to understand who your victim, so to speak, is. Will Donald Trump have jury appeal before you get to the jury? And by the way, the fact that they've foregone mugshots and fingerprints, handcuffs, and already they're realizing, wait a minute, this is not, we better back off. So he's winning already. Whatever you do to him, if you show him courtesy, he will use it against you. Say, look, see what they're doing? They're afraid of me. No, I'm showing you courtesy. There is no courtesy. How can you indict me and show me courtesy? Oh, you got a point there. If you were to handcuff him, say, see, look at this. I must really be threatening him. Hey, folks, join me. It's causing the entire Republican bevy of also-rans to figure what the hell they're going to do. They don't know what's going on right now. The GOP doesn't know what to do. Look at it. Follow National Review and look at the other more staid, the Karl Roves and this kind of crew where they, the ones who believe in the Reagan, the Reagan years, this halcyon lunacy called Reagan. With all due respect to Reagan, but they speak of him like, oh my God, enough. This hasn't even started yet. Let me tell you something now. Now that we've gotten you excited, and now that you're all thrilled about this, I'm going to tell you something. Don't think that all of the other prosecutors are like Weird Al over here. This Jack Smith's got 2 cases coming up. The Mar-a-Lago documents case. Okay? You can laugh all you want. I know people who they've just dismissed. Oh, that's nothing. Really? What do you know about this? Well, I don't really know anything about this. Apparently not. Because they're going to go after him on an obstruction case. So just remember this. That's number 1. And that's federal. It's a different story. And the second thing is, maybe, and please, don't ever throw out, even mention seditious conspiracy, because that statute, as I have told you repeatedly, is so open-ended. The potential for abuse is through the roof. So in the meantime, though, just looking right at what's in front of us, this is the worst case with the worst defendant in his hometown. And I can't even tell you what a lot of the NYPD cops are telling me. I'm just going to let that go. Do you think that the majority of the New York City cops who live and work under the not the tutelage, but the control of this oaf, Eric Adams, do you think they would be sympathetic or not to President Trump? Think about that. Think about that. It's not that this is going to buoy his chances up for re-election, but what it's showing is, for the first time, maybe in a lot of people's lives, all these thoughts they had about the system being corrupt, this absolutely positively nails it. Weird Al, you picked the wrong guy to pick on. Trump loves this. Now, do yourself a favor. Please subscribe to this channel. Hit the little bell to be notified of new videos and the like. And subscribe. I think I said subscribe. And like the video. And comment. Give it your all. Comment as you see fit.